Hi there, happy Monday. I'm Dr. Shiroko Sokitch, owner of Heart to Heart Medical Center and the author of the book, Healing When It Seems Impossible. Today I'm going to talk to you about hemorrhoids. I've had a lot of patients lately who've asked me about hemorrhoids and what they should do about them. And so I want to address it because in Chinese medicine, it's quite a different situation than it is in Western medicine. So often when a person has hemorrhoids in Western medicine, you get prescribed either a steroid cream to put topically or preparation H to put topically. And sometimes you can end up having surgery, which can remove the hemorrhoids. So first of all, there are basically two kinds of hemorrhoids in Western medicine. One is the external kind of hemorrhoids that are outside the anal ring, and then the other kind is the internal hemorrhoids. Now, there are many symptoms. You could have bleeding from internal hemorrhoids at some point that is very sudden and terrifying, which can sometimes show up as bright red blood on your stool, or it can show as a blood dripping into the toilet after you've had a bowel movement. You can also have painful hemorrhoids that are quote unquote thrombosed, where a hemorrhoid will bleed inside the hemorrhoid and then it'll get a blood clot and it becomes very painful. So there are many different ways that hemorrhoids can affect you. And in Chinese medicine, they are different things. So I'm going to talk to you about how the digestion works in Chinese medicine a little bit. So in Chinese medicine, the spleen regulates your ability to take in food, to transform that food into energy, and to process it through your body, or to send it to your body so that it can be nourishment for your body. It also regulates the strength of your muscles, your ability to concentrate, the emotion of worry. It holds the blood in the vessels. Now in Chinese medicine, or in Western medicine, the spleen, the actual spleen organ, makes the blood, and that is also the function in Chinese medicine. So I love when they cross over. So spleen also makes blood. It holds the blood in the vessels and it holds the organs in place. And so this is where spleen energy becomes a thing. So let's say you're a person who tends to have digestive problems, or you tend to have a worry a lot. So the cool thing about Chinese medicine is that so many different factors play a role in what might develop as physical symptoms. So one of the Chinese diagnoses of hemorrhoids is when your spleen energy is weak and then the hemorrhoids fall out, and that can be a problem. There's another problem where your energy can get stuck. So that's when you have the painful thrombosed type of hemorrhoids, and that is caused by poor circulation as well. So everything that we do is to help improve circulation. So we use acupuncture. There are supplements, and there's actually a study by the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, that evaluated and researched supplements that could help with hemorrhoids. And it's actually, some supplements are better than some of the medications because some of the supplements actually help treat the root cause. For example, if you have chronic constipation, that is one of the causes of hemorrhoids that can be painful or cause them to come out of your rectum and be uncomfortable and have difficulty clearing your bowel movements and things like that. That is the herbs that can help with that. There are actually several herbs that have been researched and shown to be very helpful. And there's also an herb that you can apply topically that will help reduce the swelling and shrink the size of the hemorrhoids. So the herb that you can apply topically is called witch hazel. And that is, you can get witch hazel as a liquid that you can buy at the drugstore even, but careful, don't buy one that has alcohol, because that would be extremely painful to apply topically. You would want to buy a witch hazel that is made either with glycerin or just pure witch hazel extract, and then you can apply that topically and it'll help shrink the hemorrhoids and reduce the amount of pain. There's some other herbs. I've created a full script, and I'm going to put that a little cart for you And I'm going to put that here in the comments so that you can look at it and see if you want to purchase any of the things. But there's Chinese herbal formulas. There's a formula made by a company called Health Concerns that is called Formula H, and it is designed to help reduce the swelling and reduce the cause of the hemorrhoids. There's many formulas that are made for vein health, and the herbs that help with vein health are horse chestnut, which can help reduce swelling and inflammation. Butcher's broom, which is an herb, a European herb that has been used for years and years to help reduce swelling and pain. There are flavonoids like quercetin and rutin. Those are extracts from plants that are anti-inflammatory, and they can help with many kinds of inflammation, but they're also really particularly good for the veins. They help reduce the swelling and inflammation in your veins. Also, there is my brain went blank. Alpha lipoic acid. Now, this was sort of an empirical study that I did with one of my patients. She didn't actually. I gave her alpha lipoic acid as a supplement for perioperative treatment. She had a surgery, and I gave it to her to help her detox her liver and help clear the anesthesia from the surgery. And she took it, and it helped her hemorrhoids reduce swelling. Alpha lipoic acid does all kinds of things. It is a wonderful supplement for many things. It helps the liver detoxify. It helps your blood recognize blood sugar and helps your insulin become more active and connected to what it's trying to do in your body. And it seems to have the side effect of helping reduce the swelling and inflammation in hemorrhoids for some of my patients. If you have a bleeding hemorrhoid, there are some acupuncture points that can be very helpful. One of them is actually at the very top of your head. That helps pull the chi, your energy pull your energy up. So one of the points that you can self-massage is right here at the top of your head. It's called conception or governing vessel 20, and it's right up in here. If you have bleeding hemorrhoids, I can't pull up my big toe right now, but on your big toe, on the inner aspect of your big toe, so imagine this is your foot and this is your big toe right here, you can massage this area. This will help with bleeding. So you can massage up here, or you can massage here, and then also on either side of your belly button, about an inch away from your belly button, is a point that's called the alarm point for the large intestine. And you can massage that. It's on both sides of the belly button, about an inch away from the belly button, and you can massage that point, and that will help reduce inflammation and pain and bleeding if that's one of the problems. So that's a few little acupressure points that you can do and some herbs that I've talked about. And then here is a link to a cart that has some of the supplements that I recommend for hemorrhoids. I hope you found that helpful. And if you have any questions, always feel free to ask me. I'm Dr. Shiroko Sokitch, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.